Goes to Hayne. They are not giving him any room whatsoever, the Cowboys. Burt moves into dummy half. Waisili tries to run over Aaron Payne. Couldn't run over Dallas Johnson. This is Burt. Bumps into Payne. Crowd begging for a penalty. They haven't got their wish just yet. Oh, Scott and Manor. Matty Scott's been popped open. I think you'll find Timmy Manor may have as well.
Well, it's a head clash again.
Oh, what about that contact?
We've already seen Jared Hayne clashing with Glenn Hall. And now it's Scott and Manor. Scott split open. I don't know if Tim Manor is, but he's not well.
Now, the trainers now have to be really careful in how they approach head knocks and concussions with the new rulings and guidelines that have been introduced this week, Brandy.
On 4, mate.
With concussed players not being allowed back into the arena.
Yeah, look, I don't think our doctors have ever taken any sort of risk with players, and that came on the back of a number of head clashes last weekend. The doctors, all doctors met on Thursday and came up with a whole list of procedures to go through and that the players need to accomplish before they're allowed either to stay on the field or go back on if they do come off.
I'm used to it. I think I've got a permanent concussion. Here's Graham. Hayne looked to bat it back, but was a little off the ball there.
And I think it was hard for Hayne to judge exactly where the ball was coming. When the ball floats over the top of your shoulder like that, very difficult to know where it is. He got pretty close.
"25 metres out from their own line, the Cowboys, who lead by 2 tries and a conversion, 10-0 after 16. Here is Scott. Plenty of Vasso over that right eye. Thurston, he goes deep here. Why silly? Nothing silly about that. Very safe. And that right flank, and Johnson upends it. And then the ball is lost, but a penalty rule. There's a bit of feeling out here, Brandy.
Well, both teams want to, even though Parra are down 10-0 already, they're not shirking their responsibilities in terms of the physical nature of the game. I don't know if this was a strip. Was it a strip? Or was it just Waisili in his attempt to get to his feet where the ball...
Manor and Scott!
As Scott has set himself a target tonight, and that target is Tim Manor.
Oh, boy. And we're only 17 minutes in. Tim Manor struggling in back play as a result. Here's Hayne to Reddy. And Reddy taken by 2. Good metres from the Parramatta Eels. Tackle number 4. Slow play the ball. Out it goes to Mortimer and on to Hindmarsh. Can't get past the initial contact of Aaron Payne, who requires the help of a couple of mates, and he gets it. Last tackle now. They go to Mortimer. Wide ball to Reddy. He gets it on to Luke Burt, who scores in the corner. And that equals Brett Kenny at 110 club tries.
What a super ball that was from Joel Reddy. Congratulations for Luke Burt from his teammates as he equals. And there's Scott. That's not the first time that's happened tonight. They decided to go to Daniel Mortimer. Terrific ball to Joel Reddy. The catch and pass from Reddy was special to see Luke Burt over in the corner. Ashley Graham off his wing to make the tackle, but Joel Reddy was able to catch and deliver it to Luke Burt just as it was required.
What a night for Luke Burt. 110. Sharing a board with names like that. Kenny, Ella, Growth and Price. So on 110 tries is Burt. Kenny or Luke? 10-4. Swinging it back, just not enough. So it remains 10 points to 4, almost quarter way into the game, and we are offering plenty live on Fox Sports tonight. Manor and Scott alone worth hanging around for the next hour for.
Well, great to see the Eels score a try that didn't involve Jared Hayne. Didn't require Jared Hayne to throw the pass or get the ball across the line. Daniel Mortimer, confident in calling the ball down that left-hand side there as they get an awkward one, the Eels. Shackleton, Scott again.
Here's Lasalo, just bending that Cowboys line back. Keating out of dummy half. Easier meters for the Parramatta Eels this set. Here's Manor, where's Scott? It's Johnson that gets bumped off this time. Keating to Hayne. Into some open space. Bowen racing towards the football. Gets a good bounce. Reddy there, along with Burt. And also Lasalo, this left edge combination. Three of them with Daniel Mortimer will defend out this side for the Eels all night long. Thompson gets the ball through to Fai Law. Try scorer about the 12th minute for the Cowboys. The second is Thurston. Taking it to the line, couldn't get Willie Tonga through the line.
He did attract a number of defenders there, Jonathan Thurston.
Ashton Sims onto the field for co-captain Matthew Scott. Good opening quarter for Scott. 10 tackles, 7 hit-ups. Plenty of shoulder in what he was doing, plenty of ticker as well. Here's the man of the moment, Luke Burt. Runs straight into Will Tupou. And a penalty Parramatta as Scott looks on.
Another opportunity here for the Eels. They are close to the sideline. Daniel Mortimer won't be able to chew much of the sideline off, but he gets inside the 40. Luke Burt. Nice front-on tackle there from Tupou.
Ashton up now!
Ashton Sims involved in the tackle. Playing it short to Manor. Tackled by Gavin Cooper there. Crossing the field, Mortimer now to Hayne. Puts on the brakes and unloads to Reddy.
He's been happy to pass the ball, Jared Hayne. I'd like to see him take Ray Thompson on.
He will. He will. Oh, Shackleton. You could hear that from Sims echo around Parramatta Stadium. Here is Jarrett. And he punches the ground in disgust. Ball well out in front of his outside men. He had 3 to choose from.
He had that play in his mind before he realised whether it was on or not. The pass was never on. Even if Luke Burt catches that ball, Ashley Graham's there to knock him into the third row. Jared Hayne wasn't playing what the defence was offering him. Jared Hayne was playing what was preordained in his mind. The long pass.
Matty Bowen, head in, that's good. Jared, stay there. Out now.
Parramatta have won the last 4 matches between these two clubs head-to-head by an average of 10 points per game. Payne short. Solid on Hall, I think it was, carrying the footy. There's Graham. Carl Webb getting ready on the sideline along with Anthony Mitchell.
You would think that the man to come off for Carl Webb, Tim Manor, needs a break. He's done a mountain of work and been involved in some very heavy clashes. Someone want to get to that on the full. No one wants it.
Penalty Parramatta.
They were fortunate there, the Eels. The back 3 looked at each other. Waisili and Jared Hayne. The kick was falling short and was always going to be a difficult one. There's the kick from Thompson.
Too many players up in front. Mitchell Allgood is on the footy field. He's replaced Shane Shackleton. That's Mitchell turning around to retrieve the footy in 16. Starting minute prop in the first couple of rounds now being introduced as an interchange. It's Hindmarsh, a little bit of footwork before the line before he met Tamau and also Cooper. Right on halfway for Keating to Mortimer, inside to Hayne. And Smith taken very strongly front on. Thurston was part of the tackle, so too was the hooker. To the air from Robson. Ashley Graham spills it. And 6 more it is. Luke Burt was called off the ball, back on, and then off the ball. As a result, he was talking to the touchy as he was running down to contest. Here come the Eels. They trail by 6. Nana, again, heavy contact. Geez, they've got a target on Big Timmy's chest tonight. Out the back to Robson, who steps off his right. Beats the first, almost beats the second in Johnson. They're within 2. Wide to Hayne. Bumps off Thurston. Tries to bump off Tonga. The halfback comes again. Robson now to Hindmarsh. They're going to just settle things down here centre field on play 4. Here it is for Parramatta. Mortimer puts it up for Burt. Burt loses it forward. Is there any advantage here to the Cowboys? Play on as the rule. 0 tackle. Ashley Graham just settling.
When Burt got his hands to the ball, there's no doubt, and knocked it forward. The Cowboys have had to work it out of that corner, but a couple of passes gets Dallas Johnson to the centre of the field pretty quickly in their set. James Tamau leaving the field.
Thurston to Cooper, couldn't get the arms free. It was a strong tackle from Ryan Morgan, an awkward one as well. Nice from Thurston to Tonga. We haven't seen Willie light up as much as we'd like to so far in 2011. Taken nicely by Hayne. Oh, JT gets rocked. Carl Webb, we're used to calling him Big Charlie, but he's dropped so much weight in the off-season, Brandy. I think it's about 7 or 8 kilos. You might call him almost Big Charlie Webb. Open space, Taniela Lasala. Outside to Reddy. He's got Bowen one-on-one. And as he has done for some 204 club games now, Matt Bowen is up to the task. Lasala to Webb. Webb to the line. He is denied. A good tackle around the laces from Ashley Graham. Position has been all Parramatta's, so too possession. Hayne goes wide to Morgan. Steps off the right. Ryan Morgan to within a metre. Ben Smith, an acting dummy half. Last play for Parramatta. Robson didn't have a great deal of support. Smith grubbers through. It's well weighted. And Bowen takes the time out.